In this video, we'll go through how you can customize your header, footer, and your mobile navigation in your Showit template. So starting off with your header, you'll just want to go to the top of the page and click Edit Header. And first of all, you can delete this logo that's currently here. And you can either replace this with a text box with your chosen font, or alternatively with your image of your font. So I'm going to choose the image of ours. And then I'll scale this down by just holding down Shift and dragging in the corner just to make it a bit smaller. And then I'll go to the right panel and click Center to Canvas to center it and middle it. And you'll also want to keep an eye on the mobile view and just update this while you're designing too. So we'll shrink that down and center and middle it. So that's how you update your logo, and now you'll want to go through and you can update any of the pages that are linked here. So if you want to keep it how it is currently, the pages that are titled here will be linking to the pages with the exact same name in the left panel here. So for example, About is currently linked to the About page here. But if you wanted to completely repurpose these, so we could go in and let's say you wanted to add Newsletter as a page here. I'll just move these over, and I'm not going to do this precisely, this is just to show you as a demo. So we've changed the title to Newsletter for this page, and if I click on it and go to the right panel and go to Click Actions, you can see that it's currently linked to the page About. So the type is set to Page, and the page that it's set to is the About page. So you'll want to click on Page and find the new page that you want it to be linking to. So for this one we want to link it to Newsletter. So now if I preview this and I click on the Newsletter button, this now takes us to the Newsletter page here. So that is simply how you can update the page names here and link to a new page. And if we go down to your footer, so if we go back to the home page, scroll down, and you'll want to do the same in your footer too, so anything that's been edited in your header, you may want to do the same down here. So again, just go through and update the page names and relinking them to the right page. Delete this logo here and replace it with your own. And then you'd also want to update these social icons if you want to link to any of them. Any that you don't want to use, you can just delete. But let's say you wanted to use the Instagram icon. First of all, you'll want to make sure that you've got all of your social medias set up in your settings. So go to the top left corner and click Site Settings. Click on Social. And then simply paste your social media links into here that you want them to be linking to. If we close this down and go back to the icons, now we'll click on the Instagram and go to the right panel and look for Click Actions. The link type should be a social link, and then link to should be Instagram. So you would just go through and do this for any of the social icons that you want to keep. For the newsletter, you can customize these areas here, and if you plan on keeping the newsletter, you'll just need to delete this section here. And then you can embed your own form using a third-party app like Flowdesk or whichever platform you would like to use. For the Instagram feed here, we have a separate video on this. You can go to our support and guides page. We cover that in a bit more detail there for you. So the bottom section here, you'll just want to go in and update these two. So currently the privacy policy and the terms are set to the two templates that are down here at the bottom of your pages. You'll want to go in and update these to make sure you've put the relevant information into each of those pages. And again, update it with your business name here. And then this is our section just to give design credit to show that this has been designed by us. So if you could keep that in there, that would be great. So that is how you can update your footer. And then last of all, you'll want to update your mobile navigation. So if you scroll down to Site Canvases in the left panel, click on Mobile Nav. And this will give you a preview of what your mobile navigation currently looks like. So again, if we had updated this section here to be Newsletter, we'll then just resize this, maybe move this in a little. Again, not going to do this precisely, this is just going to be for demo purposes. So I like the look of this, so if I click on Newsletter and go to the right panel and check that the type is set to Page, and then I'll choose Newsletter. And then once again, this just means that all of your pages are linked correctly, and you'll want to do the same for your social icons as we did before by clicking on it, changing it to social link, and choosing the right social platform here. So that's everything you need to know with updating your header, your footer, and your mobile navigation for your new site.